morning and welcome to Vlogmas day 6. So just got the kids out the door and off to school and work. Keisha was so gracious to take Dallin to school again for me and drop him off this morning, which really is a huge help. Excuse me. But anyways, so got everybody out the door. I am working from home again today, which is really nice and I am also grateful for. So yeah, gonna jump into the work day and get this day started. I think Keisha has a short day at work today, so I think we're gonna go to dinner. I had already scheduled or had asked our nanny to pick Dallin up from school today and take him to hockey practice, and so she is still going to do that even though I am working from home. That way I can still try and get some stuff done around the house, especially maybe for Christmas, but with Keisha getting off work early and whatnot, I think her and I are gonna try to go do kind of a girls' night a little bit and do dinner and stuff like that. So anyways, yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I'm gonna jump into work and get this day started. So here we go. Hey guys, so Keisha and I, instead of going to dinner, decided to just run to the grocery store. I had to pick up some prescriptions and whatnot, so I am gonna make some homemade spaghetti sauce, which is Dallin's absolute favorite. He actually requests my homemade sauce over the jarred sauce, and he knows the difference. Trust me, I have tried to fake him out with that. So anyways, the kids are gonna eat regular spaghetti noodles. Dallin's actually at hockey right now, and when he gets home he'll eat, but I think Keisha is going to try out these frozen Green Giant veggie spirals instead of zoodling them fresh. So we grabbed those and some cut cantaloupe and bananas, and this won't come out of the bag, and some cut up onions. That's kind of a train wreck. And then some frozen berries for my protein shakes. Some yogurt, string cheese. And then Dallin absolutely loves bacon. And I usually get him a certain kind of bacon from Whole Foods. If you've seen one of my first vlogs, you'll see that I usually get that for him from Whole Foods, but I didn't want to make the trek to Whole Foods and he's been asking for it. So some agave nectar, blue agave nectar to put in the sauce. Romaine lettuce is back apparently for certain regions or certain brands. I'm not quite sure exactly. Another bag of mixed berries, and then some cut up watermelon and some cut up pineapple. These at our grocery store, you get them like 3 for $12, so you save like $2 a container, and they just work really well. I don't mind cutting our own fruit, but they just work really well for when you're in a hurry. And then I got a fresh loaf of Vienna bread to go with our spaghetti for the kids. Some apple juice, Dallin's favorite. And then he likes his chili, so he takes this in his lunches, and he has a microwave and stuff at school that he can use. So got a couple of those for lunches, some tomato paste for the sauce, and then some fresh basil for the sauce, and that is it. So I'm gonna get these groceries put away, and then I'm gonna start on the sauce because I actually let it sit. I usually do it in a crock pot, but tonight I'll probably just do it on the stove since it's 6:30. Dallin won't be home until way later tonight again from hockey, but Nakona and Keisha will want to eat. I still have to get a workout in, and then I can eat after that. So anyways, that's what we're up to. See you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. So I am going to show you really quick how to make this easy, healthier version of spaghetti sauce. So I already kind of got things a little started here and kind of got going a little bit, but basically you're going to need, you can see those chopped up onions, some olive oil, or you know, whichever kind of oil you prefer. I probably could have used a healthier oil, and I do have some, but I went ahead and just put some olive oil in the pot. And I am kind of thrown off a little bit here just because I normally make this in the crock pot, so it's not that big of a deal. You make it the same way, but I'm just not used to, like, I'm just used to throwing it all in one pot at the same time. But anyways, so you're gonna need some onions like I showed you, some Parmesan, cheese rinds. I find these at Whole Foods, and then you can just, you don't need a lot of it, so you can just put this in the freezer and it stays good for months. And then you're gonna need some garlic. I use just the already chopped up garlic, some red cooking wine, a can of tomato paste, some blue agave nectar, some basil, some of this I showed you guys already, olive oil, onions, 2 cans of these San Marzano style whole peeled tomatoes. You can get whatever, you know, style you want, but that's the kind that I prefer. But you'll need 2 cans of them. You're going to take them and put them either in a food processor, or I just use my NutriBullet blender, and so that it just becomes like a, you know, like almost like a tomato juice. And so yeah, so you're gonna do that, and then, ooh, you're kind of falling here, sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the onions into the pan here, because I can already smell my oil is frying. I ended up talking a little longer than I was thinking to you guys. But anyway, so you're gonna get that thrown into your pot. Turn it down a little bit so you don't completely caramelize and burn. Definitely gonna have some cooked onions here. So yeah, so you get that put in, and then I'm gonna put in some garlic. And like I said, I'm not used to doing this recipe in a pot, which is totally fine that I am. I'm just used to just kind of throwing it all in a crock pot. So get that all kind of going and simmering. And then we're gonna take and put this first kind of batch of tomatoes in there, and then I am going to take these tomatoes, this other can of tomatoes, and throw them in here. You guys are crooked, so sorry about that. So I'm just gonna take this other can and try to get it open here. These are always so tricky to get open. But I'm gonna pour this over the sink so that if and when these fall, they don't fall on the floor. If you guys have seen my Thanksgiving Day cook with me, you'll remember that I ended up with some of what was in my pot on the floor when I was trying to show you guys, and it was hilarious. And if you haven't yet seen it, you should go and watch it because it's really quite funny. But I'm gonna get these blended up. These blended up and then pour it into here, so they just come out like runny, like a tomato soup basically. Pour that in there, and then I just need to find the can opener because our housekeeper came yesterday, and so Keisha took all the stuff off there. But the tomato paste, we're gonna get that guy open. And then we're gonna add our red cooking wine. So I do about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of the red cooking wine. Usually about 1/2 cup, depending on how much I have left in the bottle. And some of this I just eyeball really, so but if you guys are interested, then I can definitely put the recipe, link the recipe below, but then just put a couple of the Parmesan cheese rinds in there. And then let's see, what else do we got? We'll get that tomato paste off of here. Scoop that in, kind of thicken it up and give it some flavor. Okay. Got that in there, and then we're just gonna add some fresh basil. Just a little bit, not a lot. This is paste, so a little bit goes a long way. So the basil, it's just easier than chopping it up. It might not be as healthy, but definitely easier. And then this guy is like super stuck. Should have had all this open, but we're just gonna put just a couple, probably tablespoons in there, just to add like a natural sweetener. And then that's it. That's all she wrote. So 2 cans of the whole peeled tomatoes blended up, a can of tomato paste, and some blue agave nectar, onions, garlic, some red cooking wine, and some basil. And that's it. And then I'll just let it sit and simmer for a while and cook and get all yummy. So there you go. Let me know if you want the recipe, and I will put it in the comments down below. Yay! So the other thing that I wanted to show you is that in addition to the tomato sauce, I mix in some ground turkey, and I get this at Costco. Let me see if I can get it to focus here. But I get this at Costco, and it's in like packages of like 4, I think. Let me get you figured out here. But anyways, it comes in like packages of 4. I have tried the organic ground turkey prepackaged at Costco, and it's just, we don't really like the flavor, and it's just kind of mushy and weird. But anyways, this is supposed to be all natural, and we've ate it for years. But these are like 1 1/4 pound packages. So is what I'll do is I'll usually like use half of it for a sauce or something like that, and then like we'll use the other half to throw into a different sauce or throw into tacos or something like that. So since it's Wednesday, I'm kind of using this recipe as an opportunity to kind of meal prep a little bit. So tomorrow, you know, we can just like do quick tacos or something like that. As with most busy families, we're kind of all over the place, and you know, Trent's not home right now, and so it's just really nice to kind of just have some browned ground turkey in the fridge just to, you know, just throw into different stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna get this browned up, and still waiting on Dallin to get home. I'm gonna get this browned up and then the noodles made and let Nakona eat, and about that time Dallin should be pretty close to home. So we'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right guys, the kids are in bed and I am going to finally get something to eat. It's 10:45. Just a long night with hockey and like all kinds of stuff, but anyways, I am going to eat dinner and then get myself in bed as well. So I'm going to end the vlog here. Thanks so much for coming along with me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and happy Vlogmas Day 6. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. And we will see you tomorrow. Good night, guys.